You gotta ask her. When is your turn to see who's there? You ask the question. Okay. All right. All right.
Please be seated. Thank you. Okay. Good morning. This is the 2 a.m. initial appearance hearing calendar for April 21st, 2026. The court's orders for taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of April shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if you are eligible for release, if an attorney has been appointed for you, when and where your next court hearing will be, what your bond amount will be, and any release conditions. I will not read all the release conditions to each of you, but I may point out a few depending on your case. It is your responsibility to review the release conditions. You're all here today on criminal matters. That means you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be held against you. This hearing is being recorded. It is also being live streamed. I will only ask you for your name and for your date of birth. There may be victims watching the live stream, so I am going to read the victim rights advisement, and then we will begin with your hearings. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law, that among others include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. We'll now begin with your hearings. I will call you in one at a time. When it's your turn, please come to the podium in the center of the room and speak into the microphone. I will call a second person's name. Please have a seat in those chairs by the door so that we can move quickly. Once in a while, I'll need to pause the hearings to handle warrants. So please do not enter the hearing room unless your name has been called. Just remain seated. At the end of your hearing, you will receive paperwork that has all the information I'm about to give you and those release conditions that you need to review. Please hold on to the paperwork. It is important. It does have the date, time, location, and phone numbers that you need going forward. We'll begin today with Gamaliel Santillan. Please come to the podium. And then after that will be Hunter Gimbel. Please have a seat by the door. Good morning, sir. Right here in the middle. Please say your name and date of birth.
Gamaliel Santillan, June 2901.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged you may have committed one count of aggravated assault, which is a Class 3 felony, as well as one count discharging a firearm within the city limits, which is a Class 6 felony. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix, and that's on April 27th, 8:30 in the morning. You are still eligible for release. It is under a secured appearance bond of $50,000 with an electronic monitoring device. So if you're able to post the bond, you'll need to tell pretrial services about your work commitments or obligations. They can program that in. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You are not to possess any weapons, consume alcohol, or drugs without a valid prescription. And that goes for simulated weapons and things like THC or CBD as well.
Okay.
You're not to have, you must obey any order of protection or injunction against harassment that's issued against you. And just to be very clear, whether you are in custody or out of custody, the no victim contact order does apply. If you remain in custody and you violate that, additional charges could be brought. If you're out of custody and you violate that, you may no longer be eligible for bail.
Okay.
All this information is on your paperwork. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Hunter Gimbel, please come to the podium. Celia Hernandez, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is Hunter Gimbel. It's 12/20/1988.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging aggravated assault as a Class 4 felony and criminal damage as a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release under a secured appearance bond of $25,000 with electronic monitoring. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that is your residence, and because you're being ordered to have no contact, you may have what's called a civil standby. You need to call law enforcement first. They will go with you, and you can collect things like identification, medication, clothing that you need going forward, but they will not resolve property disputes. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol, possess any weapons, consume any drugs or marijuana, THC, CBD products without a valid prescription. If an order of protection is issued against you, be sure to comply with that order. Whether you are in or out of custody, the no victim contact order does apply. If you're in custody and you violate that, additional charges may be filed. If you are out of custody and you violate that, you may no longer be eligible for release on bond. So just to ensure that you understand, aggravated harassment could result if you violate the no victim contact order.
Can I ask a question or two?
Yes.
What is the aggravated assault charge?
So you can discuss that with your attorney about the nature of the charges. They'll have access to the law enforcement report, and you can go through that with them.
Okay. I have a small puppy at home.
Do you have a third party you can contact to make arrangements?
I don't know anyone in Arizona.
And you're thinking the alleged victim won't take care of your dog?
I'm worried for my dog's safety because of what the alleged victim has been doing.
So one thing you can do is you can make a report to law enforcement for a welfare check on your animal. That's something you could do.
When I'm able to visit the property, I can grab my dog, right?
Well, they will not resolve property disputes, and dogs.
But it's not a property dispute.
Okay.
I'm the sole ownership of the puppy.
So
I have a written contract as far as that my name's the only one on it.
On your ownership of the dog?
Yes.
Okay. So just to let you know, I can't tell you what law enforcement's going to do right now.
I'm just trying to put that out there because it's probably the one thing I really care about at the moment.
I understand, sir. You can make that request, and asking politely goes a long way, especially when you're in that type of situation. So if you're able to explain that calmly and politely, they may honor that request. I just don't know for sure what law enforcement will do at that moment. I just know they will not resolve property disputes. So I wanted to warn you about that.
No, I understand. I don't think there is any contention between me and the other party over that fact.
Okay.
I guess I'm totally oblivious to the bails process.
Sure. So that will be explained to you here at the detention facility. They have bonding companies that you can call if you need to go that route. If you want to go a different route, you can discuss that with the detention officers. Let them know you plan to post bond, and they'll assist you with that.
Okay.
Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Celia Hernandez, please come to the podium. John Shannon, have a seat by the door, please. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Celia Hernandez, 1583.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on 3 matters. It looks like they are out-of-county warrants, including one for a justice court. So we'll go through one at a time. The first out-of-county warrant is alleging a probation violation. An attorney will be appointed for you at Pinal County Superior Court, April 24th, 8:30 in the morning. Your bond is set at $1,000. The next one is from the Casa Grande Justice Court. An attorney will be appointed for you. Your next hearing is April 24th, 8:30 in the morning. This is a cash-only appearance bond of $2,577. Again, it's from Pinal County. And the last one is an out-of-county warrant, again, Casa Grande Justice Court. Your next hearing will be April 24th, 8:30 in the morning. On this one, it's a secured bond of $840. If you're able to post all 3 of your bonds, and I did add it together, it looks like it's $2,755 cash, $1,840 secured appearance. Make sure you call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearings. If you're not able to post your bond, you will be transported to your hearings. Please take your paperwork, ma'am. Thank you.
Good.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. John Shannon, please come to the podium. DeJuan Graham, please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
John Shannon, 82981.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 3 matters. The first one is a failure to appear at your non-witness violation hearing back in February. You already have an attorney in that case. Your next hearing is April 28th at 8:30 in the morning, and you have a $350 bond. Your next one is also a failure to appear from your February non-witness violation hearing, and again, it's a $350 bond. Your last one is a new case. It's alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession and that you resisted arrest. So it's a Class 4 and a Class 6 felony. An attorney has been appointed for you in your new case. Your next hearing is April 27th, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. Your new case does carry a $1,000 bond. So altogether, you have $1,700 secured appearance bond. If you're able to post your bond, make sure you call your probation officer and go to your 2 hearings, because you have a new case and a probation case hearing. If you're not able to post your bond, you'll be in custody and you'll be transported to your hearings. Please take your paperwork, sir. DeJuan Graham, please come to the podium. Roberto Heraldez, have a seat by the door, please. Good morning, sir. Please say your name and date of birth.
Dwan Anderson Graham, 11103.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because of a probation violation warrant alleging terms 3 and 5. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 28th at 8:30 in the morning. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your bond amount is $500. You have the standard terms of probation that you're already on, so if you're able to post it, call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you cannot post your bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Roberto Heraldez, please come to the podium. Joe Solorio, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Roberto Heraldez, January 28, 1996.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because you failed to go to your status conference on October 17th of last year. So you already have an attorney in your case. When you failed to appear, a warrant was issued for your arrest. Now you have a new court date on April 27th at 8:30 in the morning, and you have $500 in secured appearance bond with the same release conditions as before. So you'll have pretrial services with random drug and alcohol testing. That gives you a chance to prove to the court that you can remain sober. If you're able to post your bond, make sure you comply with the testing and go to your hearing. If you cannot pay the bond, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to your next hearing.
Okay.
Please take your paperwork, sir. Joe Dolorio, please come to the podium. Charles Thornton, have a seat by the door, please. Good morning, sir. Please say your name and date of birth.
Joe Angel Solorio Jr., January 4th, 1989.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It's alleged you violated terms 2, 3, and 5. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 28th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release. It is a $500 secured appearance bond, and then your regular terms and conditions of probation. So if you're able to post the bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. If you're not able to post the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported there. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Charles Thornton, please come to the podium. And then Susan Lopez, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Charles Thornton, 9/30/68.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 matters. The first one is a new case. It was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession. That's a Class 4 felony. Drug paraphernalia is a Class 6 felony. And then that you were criminally trespassing, that's a misdemeanor. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 27th, 8:30 in the morning. And on this new case, you have a $50 placeholder bond because you have another warrant. Let me tell you about your second one, and then you can ask a question. Your second one is your probation warrant. It's because you didn't go to your probation revocation arraignment hearing. They issued a warrant for your arrest. So you already have an attorney. Now you have a new hearing date on April 28th, 8:30 in the morning. This carries a $250 bond. They issued that when you didn't show up. It's the same conditions and restrictions of probation. So if you're able to pay it, it's $300 total. Call your probation officer and go to your 2 hearings. You have a new case now and a probation case. Sir, you have a question.
Yes, ma'am. The paraphernalia and the drug case, that's incorrect. And also, could I have this handled in a veterans court?
So unfortunately, I can't put you in Veterans Court from here, but that is something that the next commissioner or judge would be able to select. I just don't have those options. But you do have, an attorney appointed for you, and they can also make a motion to move your hearing over to the Veteran Specialty Courts. So their phone number is on your paperwork as well, because in your new case, you have been appointed an attorney. So their number will be on there. Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Susan Lopez, please come to the podium, and then David White, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Susan Lopez, December 9th, 1978.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on an arrest warrant. It is alleging that you had theft. You had committed in 2019 theft by misrepresentation. That's a Class 3 felony. Fraud and schemes, which is a Class 5 felony. And then 5 counts of unlawful use of food stamps, which is a Class 6 felony. So the state has now brought charges against you. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. It's my understanding you may have a hold from Prescott Justice Court, and because of that, I've put a $50 bond on this matter and affirmed the direct complaint request, because I don't want you to miss out on getting time credit if you're being kept here for that Prescott Valley or Prescott Justice Court matter. If you post your $50 bond, make sure you go to your hearing downtown Phoenix on April 27th, 8:30 in the morning. But if you're not able to post it, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported there for your hearing. Your attorney's phone number is also on your paperwork if you have questions about all this. Okay, please take your paperwork, ma'am, and have a seat. Thank you. And we will pause for just a moment to handle a warrant. Okay, we will resume. David White, please come to the podium, and then Russell Hendricks, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
David White, June 16, 1984.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case, and it's alleged that you committed disorderly conduct, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under pretrial services and your promise to comply with the release conditions. So you'll need to call pretrial services within 72 hours of release. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You're not to possess weapons, possess any drugs without a valid prescription. And then if an order of protection or injunction against harassment is issued against you, be sure to comply with that court order. Just to alert you, if you were to violate the no victim contact orders, that could result in additional charges that would make you not eligible for bail going forward. Okay. Please take your paperwork.
Would this would mess up anything? Because I'm trying to move to Mayor, Arizona with my family. I could still do that, right? I just got to make sure I go to court on the 6th, right?
You got to make sure you go to court. Where are you trying to move to?
Mayor, Arizona.
Still in Arizona?
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
Cool. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep. Russell Hendricks, please come to the podium. Willie Johnson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Russell Leroy Hendricks. February 5th, 1987.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging shoplifting with an artifice, which is a Class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under pretrial services. So that means in a few hours when you are released, make sure you call pretrial services. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Make sure you review the rest of your release conditions carefully and go to your hearing or they will issue a warrant for your arrest. Okay, please take your paperwork, sir. Willie Johnson, please come to the podium. Trayvon Taylor, have a seat by the door, please. And Willie Johnson is wearing a maroon shirt. I would say it's a maroon t-shirt, possibly. Yes.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Miss Johnson. Willie Johnson.
And your birthday, sir?
11/7/73.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged you may have had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under pretrial services supervision, so make sure you call in and speak with pretrial within 72 hours of release. Review your release conditions and go to your hearing. Please take your paperwork, sir. They'll hand it to you as you exit. Thank you. Trayvon Taylor, please come to the podium. Taiwanowski White, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Trayvon Taylor, September 15, 1995.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging child or vulnerable adult abuse, which is a Class 2 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under pretrial services, so you do need to call them within 72 hours of release. You also have very specific conditions of release. You must comply with all directives of the Arizona Department of Child Safety. And so included in that is you may not have any contact with any other minors, even if they're your own children, and that's because research indicates individuals show a propensity to engage in similar behavior with their other children. So it's important that you follow all Arizona child safety directives. Read through your release conditions carefully so you don't accidentally violate them. If you get written permission to return home, that's okay, but you can't without that written permission. And so because of that, you also have one civil standby ordered, I believe. Let me just check. Oh, no, I did not put that in. Let me add that. Okay. Sorry, this one will have to be reprinted. I did want to make sure you had a civil standby, and what that means is you can call law enforcement and go with them to get necessary things like your medication, identification, or clothing that you'll need between now and your next hearing date. Okay. So it will take a little bit. They'll print it out for you. You'll have this information when you're released in a few hours. The two most important things is call your pretrial services officer, and then also check in with DCS to see what they have decided, if you can go back or not, because you'll need that in writing. Do you understand?
Yeah. So DCS?
Yeah, Department of Child Safety.
And they have a certain time when they open, or they?
I think they're 8 to 5 type people, so you will need to wait. But I don't know if you will be released before 8 a.m. anyways. Okay. It takes a little while for release to happen. Okay, yes, make sure you hold on to your paperwork. That does have the order that allows the civil standby on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please have a seat. Taiwanowski White, please come to the podium. Amar Wright, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Taiwanowski White, January 13, 1999.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging shoplifting, which is a Class 5 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release on your promise to go to that hearing as well as to follow the release conditions.
Yes, ma'am.
Those include don't go back to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, complainants, or co-defendant. You have a co-defendant in this case you're not supposed to discuss it with.
Can I ask you? So the co-defendant that's in this case, we live together. That's my brother.
So don't talk about this case.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you call your probation officer within 72 hours and let them know about what's going on. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please take your paperwork. Amar Wright, please come to the podium. Juan Corona, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Amar Wright, October 27th, 1975.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 matters. One of them is a justice court warrant, and it's alleging that you failed to pay. It's back from a 2022 case. So no attorney is being appointed for you, but you can hire one or represent yourself. Your next hearing is May 7th at 1:30 in the afternoon at the Encanto Justice Court. and I've included their phone number for you on here as well, so you can call ahead and get ready to get this taken care of. The warrant is still valid until they resolve it. So even though I'm allowing you to leave to go to the hearing, there's still a valid warrant out there until you resolve it with Encanto. All right, your other matter here today is an arrest warrant, and this is from August of 2025. The state has now brought charges against you for having dangerous drugs, which was a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing on this is May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. And on this one, you are also being released on your promise to go to the hearing. So you've got 2 hearing dates. Downtown is the 6th, and then Encanto is the 7th. Make sure you go to both, or they'll issue warrants for your arrest. Okay, please take your paperwork, sir. Juan Corona, please come to the podium. Jennifer Crossley, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Juan Alberto Corona, 6/24/1999.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging burglary or unlawful entry, which is a Class 4 felony. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing is May 6th at 8:30 in the morning, and you are going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing. It's noted that you had 0 failures to appear reported, so keep that up. Make sure you get this taken care of. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants or co-defendants. Make sure you look at the rest of your release conditions carefully so you don't accidentally violate them, but most importantly, go to your hearing as promised. Please take your paperwork. Jennifer Crossley, please come to the podium. Ashley Martell, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jennifer Crossley, 5/14/1982.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here on a new case alleging burglary in the 2nd degree, which is a Class 3 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release on your promise to go to that hearing, and also do not return to the scene of the alleged crime.
Okay.
Review the rest of your release conditions carefully so you don't accidentally violate them. Make sure you go to that hearing or they will issue a warrant for your arrest. Okay, please take your paperwork, ma'am. Ashley Martell, please come to the podium. Dylan Sims, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Ashley Martell, 10/20/93.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here on a new case alleging that you had dangerous drugs in your possession. That's a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia. That's a Class 6 felony. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing is May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today on your promise to go to that hearing. Make sure you follow your release conditions carefully, including no drugs or alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. Okay? Please take your paperwork, ma'am. Dylan Sims, please come to the podium. Demarian Washington, have a seat by the door. Mr. Sims is in a green or brown shirt? Yeah, okay. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Dylan Sims, 12/10/96.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging that you had dangerous drugs in your possession. That's a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today on your promise to go to the hearing. Make sure you review your release conditions so you comply with them, and go to the hearing or they'll issue a warrant for your arrest that does carry bond. Please take your paperwork, sir. Demarian Washington, please come to the podium. Lavon Hawk, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Demarian Washington, September 9, 2006.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging shoplifting, which is a Class 5 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under pretrial services supervised release, so give them a call within 72 hours of your release. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, complainants, or co-defendants. And as I spoke with your brother, I understand you live together. Don't talk about the case together.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir. Levon Hawk, please come to the podium. William Hatton, have a seat by the, I understand William Hatton's a house call. Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Levon Hawk, 62770.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging dangerous drugs in your possession. That's a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia. That's a Class 6 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on May 6th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today on your promise to go to the hearing and follow the release conditions. Please take your paperwork.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. We have several people who we will see as house calls, or two people. The first one is William Hatton. He is NASWA, date of birth 10/22/92. It's a new case alleging aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, and criminal trespass as a misdemeanor. An attorney has been appointed. His next hearing is April 27th, 8:30 in the morning. He has a cash-only bond on this new matter of $15,000, and he has pretty strict release conditions because he is on IPS probation, and he is not to return to the Morningside Park on 27th Avenue in Phoenix. His other two matters are Term 1 violations of probation, so an attorney has been appointed for him in both his probation cases. His next hearing is April 28th at 8:30 in the morning, and I did set a $1,000 bond on each of those, so he's got $17,000 total. The next individual is Joshua Padilla. He's being combative, date of birth 1981. He's here today on a grand jury warrant alleging that he did not register as a sex offender as required. So an attorney has been appointed for him, and his next hearing is April 28th, 8:30 in the morning. He has a $1,500 bond on that. His other matter is that he failed to appear on a bench warrant, or failed to appear at a status conference in March. So he already has an attorney there. His next hearing is April 27th, 8:30 in the morning, and he has a $500 bond there. So that's $2,000 total. It is not my intention to return to these recordings. If there are any changes to these orders, they will be reflected on the written documents. At this time, the 2 a.m. initial appearance hearing calendar is in recess until 5 a.m. Please be seated. Okay. Good morning. This is the 5 a.m. initial appearance hearing calendar for April 21st, 2026. The court's orders for taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of the month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed for you, when and where your next hearing will be, if you are eligible for release, what your release conditions are, and any bond amount required. I will not read all the release conditions to each of you. That is your responsibility, but I may point out a few depending on your case. You're all here today on criminal matters. That means you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be held against you. I will only ask you for your name and for your date of birth. There are victims watching the live stream, and this hearing is being recorded. So I will read the victim rights advisement, and then we will begin with your hearings. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law, that among others include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. We'll now begin with your hearings, and I will call you in one at a time. When it is your turn, please come to the podium in the center of the room and speak into the microphone. I will call a second person's name to have a seat in those chairs right there by the door so we can move quickly. Once in a while, I may need to pause the hearing to handle warrants, so please remain seated until you have been called into the hearing room. When your hearing is over, you will be handed paperwork. It will have all the information I'm about to give you: the date, time, location, your attorney's phone number, bond amount, and most importantly, those release conditions that you need to review. We'll begin with Yvonne Jackman. Please come to the podium. After that will be Dion Jonas Salazar. Please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Yvonne Jackman, 8/23/1966.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on an out-of-county warrant. It is a probation violation out of Yavapai County. So an attorney will be appointed for you down there, and your next hearing is Yavapai County Superior Court on April 24th at 8:30 in the morning. They did request that you be held no bond as a probation violation, and under Arizona Criminal Rule 7.2C, that is allowed. So you will be held without bond until you see the judge in Yavapai County.
I did speak to my probation officer today, and she said she was going to take off the warrant because I was in rehab when I was picked up.
Okay.
So I started the rehab 6 days ago.
So unfortunately, here in Maricopa County, I do not have the notes from the Yavapai County probation officers, and the latest entry that I see in public access is the warrant being issued on the 15th. So my knowledge is that this is a valid warrant. I don't have any updates from Yavapai County's probation office, other than it does show the warrant confirmed. I have a confirmation statement saying it's confirmed that it's still a valid warrant as of basically this morning. So it hasn't been removed yet. They can still work on that if you have your probation officer's number. I cannot give you an attorney's number because I don't know their numbers down in Yavapai County.
Okay, I have it on my phone, but that,
Okay, and unfortunately, you won't be able to get your property until you are released. So you get your property back once you are released, which won't happen until after you see the Yavapai County judge. So you could, yeah, it's difficult because it's out of county. So you will get the information with the Yavapai County information on it. You could talk to the people in Yavapai County. Their phone number is on your paperwork. This also looks like the public defender's phone number will also be on your paperwork.
is what?
The public defender here in Phoenix. So you could give them a call and see if they could provide you with their counterparts information down there in Yavapai.
Okay.
But the ones up here, Maricopa County public defenders, their phone number will be on your paperwork. So you could call them and ask them, put me in touch with Yavapai County.
Okay, so what is happening today?
You are not going to be released until you see a judge in Yavapai County.
So will I be going to Yavapai tonight?
I'm not sure when they'll pick you up, but you are going to be held until they come get you, and it will be before the hearing on the 24th.
They locked up all my purse, all my information, all my cards.
Right, it's all in property and it's all secure, and you will either be able to...
but I will need that.
So you can ask someone else to come and pick that up for you, and they'll explain how that happens here in the detention facility.
Yes, and I don't have any ID, I don't have anything.
Right, right, that's all being secured for you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can call the attorney's number that is on your paperwork. They won't be your attorney, but they might be able to help you further along.
I don't have my paperwork with me.
Right here.
Okay.
He'll give you your paperwork. Thank you, ma'am. Dion Jonas Salazar, please come to the podium. Tommy King, have a seat by the door.
Hello, Your Honor.
Good morning. Please say your name and date of birth.
Dion Jonas Salazar, February 26, 1995.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 3 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court found probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release. It is under a secured appearance bond of $25,000. If you are able to post that bond, you're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witness or complainants, or co-defendants in your case. Do not possess weapons, do not possess or consume alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. If an order against protection or order against harassment is issued against you, be sure to comply with those court orders. If you cannot post the bond, you will stay in custody and you will be transported to your next hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork, sir.
So what's today?
Today is the 21st. Your hearing is on the 27th.
So in 6 days, pretty much? Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Tommy King, please come to the podium, and then after that will be Salvador Ramirez. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Tommy King, June 22nd, 1978.
Thank you, sir. You are here today on a new case. It is alleged you may have committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 3 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. There was a state recommendation as well as a victim impact statement that were considered as part of your release conditions. Your next hearing is April 27th at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. You are eligible for release. It is under a secured appearance bond of $25,000, and you would have electronic monitoring that restricts where and when you can go. So you would need to tell pretrial services about any work or commitments that you have. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I do understand that you were residing at that location, so you may be allowed one civil standby. That's where you call law enforcement first and then go together to pick up anything you need like clothing, medication, identification, but do not go by yourself. You are not to possess any weapons, possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. If an order of protection is issued against you, be sure to comply with that court order. Whether you are in custody or out of custody, the no victim contact order does apply. If you're still in custody, like you don't post the bond and you violate no victim contact order, additional charges may be brought against you. If you are out of custody and you were to violate that no victim contact order, you could be held with no bond going forward. Just making sure you understand that. Okay? Please take your paperwork, sir. Salvador Ramirez, please come to the podium. Charles Russell, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Salvador Morazic Ramirez, 11680.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on an arrest warrant. It's alleged that in September of 2024, you may have committed theft of means of transportation, which is a Class 3 felony. The state has now brought charges against you. So this court is appointing an attorney to assist you, and your next hearing on this case is April 27th at 8:30 in the morning.
We're here? This was here in this county?
That's what it says, Maricopa County, and they have asked for a $20,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to post that bond, make sure you go to the hearing. If you're not able to post the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to the hearing.
Okay, these charges were just brought up when? How, in September?
So it was from September of 2024. They have now brought the charges against you.
September of 2024.
Yes, sir. And the information about this will be provided to you through your attorney, and one has been appointed for you. Their phone number is on the second page of your paperwork.
Okay, and go along, what was the bail and what was everything?
$20,000.
20,000. So this is a year and a half ago?
Yes, sir. Please take your paperwork.
All right,
Thank you, sir. Charles Russell, please come to the podium. Brandon Woods, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Charles Russell, August 7th, 1999.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It is alleged you may have committed 2 counts of aggravated assault, domestic violence, impeding breathing, which is a Class 4 felony. Also 1 count of assault as a misdemeanor and 1 count disorderly conduct or fighting, also as a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release under a $15,000 secured appearance bond with electronic monitoring. If you are able to post that bond, do not have any contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainants, do not possess weapons, drugs, alcohol, and also any simulated weapons or consume any marijuana, THC, or CBD products without a valid prescription. If you're not able to post the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to your next hearing. Whether you are in custody or out of custody, the no victim contact order does apply. And your next hearing is April 27th, and all of this will be on your paperwork.
There's finances tied to the victim due to the job that we were working together. Is there any way I can obtain or someone can speak on my behalf to obtain said finances?
You can go through a third party. You yourself may not have direct contact with the victim, but you also have an attorney appointed for you, and that's a great question to ask them. What's the best way to go about that?
Thank you. As well as my belongings and my property possessions.
Or you can talk to your attorney about the best way to go about that.
And you said the bond is 15,000?
Yes, sir.
Like, okay, like 1,000 and then another 500?
It's 15,000.
Okay, so
1
10,000
5
and
and
then
then
another
0
5,000.
0 0. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Brandon Woods, please come to the podium. Jorel Massis, have a seat by the door.
Yes, ma'am.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Brandon Michael Woods, 11/19/88.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a grand jury warrant alleging that in January of 2025, you may have committed one count of having narcotic drugs in your possession for transportation or sales, which is a Class 2 felony, and one count of having dangerous drugs in your possession as a Class 4 felony. The grand jury found probable cause. This court is appointing an attorney to assist you.
Yes,
Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix. It's a not guilty arraignment, and that's on April 28th at 8:30 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
You're eligible for release under a cash-only bond of $15,000. If you're able to post that bond, make sure you follow your normal terms and conditions of probation. Since I see you're on probation, call your probation officer within 72 hours. Make sure you go to your hearing. If you cannot post the bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing.
Right. I was placed on probation after the fact.
Right, but you're still on probation right now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you were able to post your bond, you have to let them know that you have had law enforcement contact and that this grand jury proceeding has started and when your next hearing date. They want to know all those things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're able to post your bond, call your probation officer and let them know.
Okay.
Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir. Jorel Massis, please come to the podium. Mark Harris, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Gerald Massis, 7176.
Thank you, sir, and I apologize for saying your name wrong.
Oh, no problem.
You're here today on two matters. The first one's a new case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated driving under the influence. That's a Class 4 felony. Also that you had dangerous drugs in your possession and drug paraphernalia. That's a Class 4 and a Class 6 felony. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is April 27th, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. You have a $5,000 secured appearance bond, and you have random illegal drug and alcohol testing. Take advantage of that. That would help you show that you can be sober. You're not to have any weapons, consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. That does include marijuana, THC, and CBD products. You would need a prescription. Also, it looks like you're also on probation, so if you're able to post your bond, you'll want to call your probation officer. Your second matter here today is a new Term 1 violation of probation. Anytime there's new alleged criminal activity, it does result in a Term 1 violation. So an attorney has been appointed for you, and your probation hearing is April 28th at 8:30 in the morning. That carries a $1,000 bond, and then just your regular terms of probation. So altogether, if you're able to post your bond, it's $6,000 together. Make sure you call your probation officer and go to both your hearings, the 27th and the 28th.
Okay.
If you cannot post your bond, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to your hearings.
Okay. The bond is 10% of that, correct? Or?
It's secured, so you can use a bail bond company, and that's between you and them. That's a contract you enter into.
Okay. So I am able to post bond after I make a phone call.
Right, and they have the phone numbers in there and the bonding companies. That all happens in the detention facility.
Okay. All right.
Please take your paperwork, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mark Harris, please come to the podium. Jacob Metz, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Mark Anthony Harris, 5989.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It's alleged you may have committed aggravated domestic violence, which is a Class 5 felony. resisting arrest with physical force, which is a Class 6 felony, and criminal damage, which is a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement report, this court found probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release. It is under a secured appearance bond of $5,000 with electronic monitoring. If you're able to post the bond, do not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that is your residence, sir. You're not to go back to live there, so you may have what's called a civil standby, which is you can ask law enforcement to go with you to get necessary things like identification, medication, and clothing. You are to obey any order of protection that might be issued against you. All this information is on your paperwork, and you are cautioned the no victim contact order applies whether you're in custody or out of custody. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you.
And, question, is it like 10% or no?
You may use a bail bonding company. Jacob Metz, please come to the podium. Robert Williams, please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jacob Metz, May 3rd, 1989.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you may have committed one count, theft of means of transportation, which is a Class 3 felony, that you resisted arrest passively, and were driving recklessly. Those are both alleged as misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You're eligible for release under a $3,000 secured appearance bond with electronic monitoring. If you're able to post your bond, make sure you tell pretrial services about your commitments and obligations so they can program that in, and then go to your hearing, or they'll issue another warrant for your arrest.
Okay.
If you're not able to post your bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your next hearing. Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir. Robert Williams, please come to the podium. Carlos Peterson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Robert Junior Williams, birthday 4/26/74.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. It appears they are both probation violation warrants. It's alleged that you violated terms 3, 4, and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 28th. You do have bond on both. They are each set. One is at $600 and one is at $400, so it's $1,000 total. If you're able to post your bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearings. If you're not able to post your bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your next hearings. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Carlos Peterson, please come to the podium. Rodriguez Williams, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Carlos Peterson, 09/07/1999.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because you failed to go to your probation revocation arraignment hearing in March. So you already have an attorney appointed in your case, and now you have a new hearing date on April 28th at 8:30 in the morning. When you failed to go, a warrant was issued for your arrest, and bond was set at $1,000 cash only. If you're able to post your bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. If you are not able to post your bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing.
Okay.
Okay, please take your paperwork, sir. Rodriguez Williams, please come to the podium. Christopher Hernandez, have a seat by the door, please.
Thank you.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Rodriguez Williams, 6/12/85.
Thank you, sir. You're here on a probation violation warrant alleging that you violated terms 3 and 5. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is April 28th at 8:30 in the morning. You're eligible for release. It is a $750 secured appearance bond. If you're able to post it, call your probation officer within 72 hours. Go to your hearing. Follow your normal terms and conditions of probation. If you're not able to post it, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing.
Okay.
Okay. Please take your paperwork. Thank you, sir. Christopher Hernandez, please come to the podium. Antonia Homover Lewis, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Christopher Walter Hernandez, 5/13/81.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a municipal court warrant alleging 3 counts of disobeying a court order or mandate as a misdemeanor. It appears to be an initial domestic violence matter, so an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is at the Peoria Municipal Court on April 23rd at 9 in the morning. You are eligible for a $100 bond and conditions. The conditions include not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I could not tell from the information I received if this was your residence. If it is, you may have one civil standby where you can go get items like identification, clothing, and personal effects, but there's no, law enforcement won't resolve property disputes. It's just quick in and out. Do not possess any weapons, possess or consume alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. The same thing goes for simulated weapons or THC, CBD, marijuana type products. Okay. If another order of protection is issued against you, be sure to comply with that. But anything that's already been served on you, please comply with those. Those are court orders. It could result in a felony aggravated assault charge if this continues to happen. Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir. Antonia Homover Lewis, please come to the podium. And then Sergio Llamas will be next. I'll read in the house call. Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Antonia Homover Lewis, 32372.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here because you failed to go to your trial management conference in July last year. So you already have an attorney in this case. Now you have a new hearing date. It is on April 30th at 8:30 in the morning. Okay. When you didn't go to that conference, they issued a warrant for your arrest. It carries a $500 secured appearance bond, and then the same release conditions as before.
I'm being honest with you. It's not like I have a case in Marana Courthouse too, that I had the same situation that when I need to get to the courthouse and somebody's making sure they are not happening. So I'm just being honest with you. I know if anything is in writing in court, you have to follow the court order. You have to obey by the court, whether you like it or not. Right. You still have to obey by the orders. So the situation I'm having, I just told you right now, like even though I'm on my way, I'll dress nice, ready to go to court, but they always make sure you don't make it to that courtroom to make it go against you. So, because I was my own defense lawyer, so I'm supposed to be there. Well, you know?
So do you need an attorney appointed, a new one, so that they can speak on your behalf in case you don't
Last time when I was here, I had a counsel. I defend myself for everything, but you will just cancel me. I would like to have a counsel.
Okay, so if you want that, you can ask the next judge for that.
Okay.
The only thing I can do is actually appoint an attorney to represent you if you need that.
Okay.
Would you like me to appoint one for you? Okay, we will reprint. Okay, so I've appointed another attorney for you so that in case something happens and you're not able to appear, you can at least call your attorney and tell them what's going on.
I can do that.
But you need to go to your hearing. Try your best.
Did you say the 38th?
It is on the 30th,
At 8:30 in the morning?
It is.
Okay, this coming April, right?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, just a few days from now, 9 days from now. So they will give you the information. You have a $500 secured appearance bond that you will have to pay in order to be released.
Okay. Last time I was here, I was supposed to be paid $50,000 bond because I'm not supposed to be here, but I will never get paid for that. I was locked in that cell for 7 months. Instead of paying me, I'll end up in jail for 7 months. Okay. And not only that, the situation I'm having right now, I have a 3 restraining order against opponent not to be around me or not to come around me. I'm not the problem. They are the problem. They don't follow the law. They are not follow the rule. Okay. I have a court order for Marana Courthouse. Make it clear in that court order, nobody's supposed to come near me or talk to me or attack me or anything. And please, if I'm lying, check. It's in the court order was ordered in October 26, 2020. October 26, 2021. I was in a courtroom and I have a hearing with the judge. I called the hearing myself. For none of these situations should be going on because I've already had a court order saying never to be touched of anything of any kind.
Okay.
Never to be arrested, warrant squash. Never to leave state of Arizona except traveling. So I don't know why I'm keep showing up in court 12 times after I had that court order or after I had a 3 restraining order against the same people.
I would definitely recommend you talk to the attorney then. Now that you'll have their phone number on your paperwork, ask your attorney these questions and find out. Let them explain it to you because they can give you legal advice.
Because the same situation started in July 2020.
Okay.
And I'm still coming to court for not done nothing wrong. Yeah. And I've already went to court. I got 3 restraining orders.
So definitely.
And I got 1 court order.
Yeah.
So I would like to know why I'm keep showing up in court. When the state of Arizona already favored the court order to stay away from, why am I in court when they are not in court? I would love to have answer for those.
Okay, that's why you should call your attorney. Now there's been one appointed for you. So on the second page of your paperwork, their number is there. Call and speak with them and ask them to explain it to you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Is that the one that has the? Oh, so she has a new one with the attorney phone number on it.
Especially numbers in the back where you get away from.
Okay. If you'll just take a seat, ma'am. Just take a seat. So bring me your paperwork. I think it's right here. Yeah. Okay, so we do have a house call today that I'll read in, and then we can clear the gallery. Miss Brittany Moore is going to be seen as a house call because she's NASWA. Date of birth 10/27. 1993. She has 2 matters. They are both bench warrants. She failed to go to her probation non-witness violation hearing and her probation revocation arraignment hearing in September of 2025. So she has attorneys already in her cases. Her next hearings are both April 28th at 8:30 in the morning, and she has bonds set at $150 in both matters. So that's $300 total. Since she is on probation, she has the regular terms of a standard probationer. She'll need to call her probation officer within 72 hours if she's able to post bond. Otherwise, though, she'll stay in custody and be transported to her next hearing. I will explain this to her, and it's not my intention to return to the recording, so if there are any changes for Ms. Moore, they will be reflected on the written order. Okay, who's first? Is it Mr. Llamas or Mr. Thomas?
They're both in here.
Okay. We'll take Mr. Sergio Llamas, please.
Okay.
I didn't know they would rhyme. Might make it hard to understand. Good morning, sir. My name is Commissioner Gentry. This is your initial appearance hearing. I don't know how much of the recording you were able to hear where you were sitting, but the most important parts are I'm going to present you with information. Because this is a criminal hearing, you have the right to remain silent. I will only ask you for your name and date of birth. This hearing is being recorded. It is also being broadcast live. Please say your name and date of birth.
Sergio Llamas, 4/5/2005.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It is alleged you may have committed 1 count, sexual conduct with a minor, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are still eligible for release under Arizona law with a cash-only appearance bond of $100,000 and electronic monitoring, and that electronic monitoring would be for house arrest, so you're not to leave your home. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You are not to have any contact with any minors, and there's no exceptions on that. You are also prohibited from accessing the internet through any means except for your pending legal case. So if you need to contact or have discussions with your attorney via the internet, you may do that, but nothing else. You're not to possess any weapons, possess or consume alcohol, drugs without a valid prescription, and that does include things like simulated weapons or marijuana, THC, and CBD products, as would require a prescription. All of this information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number.
Okay. So when do I have the court?
Your next court date is April 27th at 8:30 in the morning. Okay. Please take your paperwork, sir. Mr. Tyreek Thomas, please come to the podium. Right here, sir. This one in the middle of the room where the microphone is. Thank you, sir. So just in case you didn't hear everything, this is a criminal proceeding. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be held against you. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. I will provide you with information. This information is also all on your paperwork. Please say your name and date of birth.
Tyreek Thomas, October 16, 1992.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It is alleged you may have committed 10 counts of sexual exploitation of minors, which is a Class 2 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on April 27th, and that's at 8:30 in the morning. You do have a cash-only appearance bond of $250,000. If you are able to post that bond, you would have electronic monitoring that would require house arrest, so you would be restricted to your home. You are not to have any contact with any alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants. You are also not to have any contact with any minors. You may not access the internet except for your pending legal case. You are not to possess weapons, drugs without a valid prescription, possess or consume alcohol, and not anything like a simulated weapon or marijuana, THC, or CBD products without a valid prescription either. All of this information is written out on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number. And if you're able to post bond, just make sure you do go to your next hearing. Okay? Please take your paperwork, sir.
Thank you.
That was our last matter for the 5 a.m. initial appearance hearing calendar. At this time, it will be in recess until 8 a.m.
All right. Get up.
Thank you. Please be seated. Would the interpreter please announce?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jose Garcia, CITS Spanish interpreter.
Thank you. This is the 8 a.m. calendar on April 21st, 2026. Orders are given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this. Not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders will be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded. So please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save those types of questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to hear about lots of different dates and different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it. Don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or you don't follow a written court order, you could just end up back here. When it comes to those release conditions, when I see you in court, I'm only going to tell you about some of them, not every single one of them. For a complete list of all your release conditions, please refer to your paperwork. Here's how the morning is going to go. I'm going to call two names. The first name I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. The second name I call is going to sit on that chair next to the door. And then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished. And Mr. Interpreter, you don't need to interpret what I'm about to read. I'm now going to read the victim's rights advisement. If you're the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you're advised you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present in court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who's convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. Could I please get Francisco Garcia to the podium? Dana Raymond to the chair, please. Could I please have your full name and date of birth?
Francisco Magallanes García, 22 de febrero de 1974.
Francisco Magallanes Garcia, February 22nd of 1974.
Thank you. You are here on a new case in the Justice Court. You've been arrested for driving on a suspended license, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm not assigning you an attorney because for this type of charge, you do not get a free attorney, but you can hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Your next court date is May 7 at the El Centro Justice Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today, but there are some conditions to your release. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you cannot drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do you understand all these conditions?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Absolutely, sí.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Do you promise to appear on May 7 at the El Centro Justice Court?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Claro que sí.
Yes, of course.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
No.
Sir, you're not allowed to drive a motor vehicle. How are you going to get to court?
Me pueden llevar. Tengo quien me puede dar raite para el juzgado.
I can be taken there. I have someone who can give me a ride.
Okay. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No, none.
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Mr. Interpreter, could you please make a final announcement to the gallery to see if anyone else needs your help?
Absolutely, Your Honor. ¿Existe alguien más presente esta mañana que necesite los servicios de interpretación al idioma español? Si puede, por favor, levantar su mano en este momento.
Are there any hands?
No.
All right. No hands. Thank you for your help.
Always a pleasure, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day, you and your staff.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Raymond, you're at the podium. Moises Estrada to the chair, please. Can I get your name and date of birth, please?
Data Christopher Raymond, 8/25/85.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is April 28th in the Downtown Superior Court. Sir, based upon the alleged violation of your probation, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time. So again, you're going to be held in custody. Your next court date is April 28th, Downtown Superior Court. Moises Estrada to the podium. Buther Smith to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Moises Estrada, August 8, 2000.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and 2 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for aggravated DUI, a Class 4 felony, for driving on a suspended license, aggravated DUI, a 3rd or more DUI, Class 4 felony, 2 counts of extreme DUI, Class 1 misdemeanor, 2 counts of misdemeanor DUI, Class 1 misdemeanors, driving on a suspended license, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $25,000. Sir, you also have 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is April 28th for both of those in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm finding probable cause as to new Term 1 violations on both your probation violation matters. Due to the alleged violation of your probation, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time on both your probations. So, sir, please don't try to pay that $25,000 secured appearance bond because you're being held non-bondable on your probation violation cases. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right. Thank you. Please go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork. Buther Smith to the podium. Anthony Gonzalez to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
7/8/56.
Name, please.
Buther Smith.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for drive-by shooting, Class 2 felony, discharging a firearm at a non-residence, Class 3 felony, aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, discharging a firearm within city limits, a Class 6 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $100,000. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release with an electronic ankle monitor. Furthermore, if you bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
Can that bond get reduced at all?
Not today, sir. Any other questions?
No.
All right. Please go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork. Anthony Gonzalez to the podium. Hannah Sanchez to the chair, please. Name and date of birth.
Anthony Gonzalez, 3782.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, criminal damage, Class 5 felony, and assault as a Class 3 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $50,000. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release with an electronic ankle monitor. Furthermore, if you bond out, you're to have no contact with any victim or witness.
Sure.
You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
No, sir.
Thank you. Please touch your left ear paperwork. Hannah Sanchez to the podium. Ovidio Jimenez to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Hannah Sanchez, 31082.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, and assault as a Class 2 misdemeanor. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $25,000. If you're able to bond out, you're on supervised release. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. No contact with any co-defendant. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
So am I being released today?
No, you have a $25,000 secured appearance bond. Any other questions? All right, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Ovidio Jimenez to the podium. Leona George to the chair, please.
Yeah.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Ovidio Jimenez,
Date of birth, please.
6266.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and 2 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. At this time, I'm not finding probable cause as to the possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. I need to warn you, though, that just because I don't find probable cause today doesn't mean that the prosecutor's office can't find it at a later time. So I don't want you to think that this charge is necessarily going to go away forever. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. I am finding probable cause as to the possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the Downtown Superior Court.
Everything in custody?
You are, sir. So let me let you know. On this case, you have a $50 placeholder bond. And then you have 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on both of those is April 28 in the Downtown Superior Court. Each one of those has a $2,500 secured appearance bond. So you have a total $5,050 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out on both matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days.
Yeah.
Any questions for me? Leona George to the podium. Danny Muniz to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
6788, Leona George.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and 3 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, disobeying the order of a court, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a placeholder bond of $50. And then you have 3 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on all 3 of those is April 28 in the Downtown Superior Court. Finding probable cause as to new Term 1 violations on all 3 of your probation violations. Setting secured appearance bonds of secured appearance bonds of $1,000 on each one. So I have a total of $3,050 secured appearance for all 4 cases. If you're able to bond out on all your matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Do you have any questions for me?
No, other than the fact that none of that stuff is mine.
All right. That's something you got to talk about with your defense attorney then. One, please step to your left for your paperwork, ma'am. Danny Muniz to the podium. Timothy Ewing to the chair, please. Hi, sir. Could you please lower your mask just for this? Name and date of birth, please.
12/30/68.
Your name, please.
Danny Muniz.
Thank you.
Daniel Muniz.
You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for unlawful use of means of transportation, a Class 5 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a placeholder bond of $50.
Oh, $50 a bond out?
That's on your first case. On your second case, you have a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date on this is April 28 in the downtown Superior Court. Finding probable cause on new Term 1 violation, setting a secured appearance bond of $2,500.
Oh, my God.
So you have a total $2,550 secured appearance bond.
I don't have...
Sir, if you're able to bond out on both your matters, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
Yeah. I'm going through a very bad struggle right now. Me and my wife. My wife's out there. We're at a hotel, and we're going through some... It's just me and her. We have no more family. It's just... Our parents passed away. And we don't know what to do. It's like, I don't know, how can I get some help or something? Is there any way I can get help from anything or recommend me something? I don't...
Here's the thing, sir. You've been on
I've been on probation, and I've been doing good. I've been trying the best I can best.
Sir?
Huh?
You've been on probation for a long time. If you've been looking for help, the person to ask for help is your probation officer. And so that's the thing.
I tried to, and she was like...
I'm not sure what kind of help you were asking for, but while you're on probation, that's the time to ask for help. That's what probation is for, to get people back on their feet. And try to get people back on the straight and narrow. You were on probation for burglary. And sir, that's what you were on probation for. You were on probation for burglary. And sir, it's been alleged that you just committed another offense involving the allegedly stealing a trailer and bringing back someone else's trailer. So, sir, these are the allegations in the police report, okay? So I don't know what's going on, what's causing the struggle, but if you're struggling, the person to talk to is your probation officer. It's not to talk to me after you get picked up for an alleged new charge.
Okay. Can I speak?
Not about the facts of the case, sir.
Oh, I was going to try. They got the trailer back.
No, sir, they didn't get their trailer back. They got a different trailer back.
No.
Sir, according to the police report, you brought back someone else's trailer, not the original trailer.
I have a trailer.
Sir,
the police got it last night. I talked to the policeman. He called me at the precinct.
I'm sure you told them where the original trailer was, but when you the one that you brought back was someone else.
No, they got it back last night.
All right, sir. In any case, I'm going to affirm the bond at this time.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, sir.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and step to
your help. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Timothy Ewing to the podium. Evan James to the chair, please.
In the back row. Okay.
Name and date of birth, please.
Name and date of birth, Timothy Ewing, May 13, 2001.
Thank you. You're here today on a Justice Court new case and a Municipal Court warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for driving on a suspended license, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is April 24 at the Country Meadows Justice Court, setting a placeholder bond of $50. You also have a municipal court warrant. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on this is April 23rd. That's at the Peoria City Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge out there. That's a $500 secured appearance bond. So you have a total $550 secured appearance bond for both cases. If you're able to bond out on both matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with, jail at all. What does secured bond mean?
So that means you can use a bond company. You don't have to pay straight up cash for it. So do you know what a bond company is?
No.
All right. So what you do, there's some phone numbers posted on the wall here or in the next jail facility of different bond companies. Basically, you pay a percentage of what your bond is. They pay the rest, and then as long as you show up to court, you'll get your money back.
All right.
All right. So you typically have to pay between 10 and 15%, but there's fees on top of that too. So for a $550 bond, I don't know if it's worth it for you to try to get a bond company, but if there's someone out there on the outside who's willing to pay that bond for you, they have to go to the 4th Avenue jail to pay that bond.
Okay.
All right, sir? Any other questions?
No way I could be released today.
No, sir, the Peoria judge put a $500 bond on you, so I can't mess with that.
All right.
Any other questions?
No.
All right, thank you. Please start to your left for your paperwork. Evan James to the podium. Aldair Garcia to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Evan James, 21205.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney.
Okay.
Your next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your original judge. It's a $500 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
So I'm basically just being held on in custody. How my next court date?
Your next court date is April 27, so that's in 6 days.
All right. So, but I'll be held here, though, right?
They're going to move you to a different jail facility, but you're going to be in custody though if you can't bond out.
In 6 days, right?
6
But
days
it's
until your next court date. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. Aldair Garcia to the podium. Tanya Ford to the chair, please. Name and date of birth.
Aldair Castellon Garcia, 11/18/1999.
Thank you. You're here today on a Justice Court new case. You've been arrested for racing, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is April 24th at the South Mountain Justice Court. I'm setting a secured appearance bond of $250. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, on the report it said I had no insurance, but
you're not here on no insurance. You're just here for racing.
Oh, okay.
Any other questions?
So my DACA is expired. Is that something I can still renew?
That's something you have to talk about with an attorney.
Okay. No, I don't have any questions then.
All right. Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Tanya Ford to the podium. Ryan Sims to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Tanya Ellen Ford, January 5th, 1982.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney.
Okay, thank you.
Your next court date's going to be April 29 at the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your original judge. It's a $250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your probation officer within 3 days.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you. Ryan Sims to the podium. Justin Williams to the chair, please.
How you doing?
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Ryan Sims, 99, I'm sorry. 10/5/99, my bad.
Thank you. No worries. You're here today on a municipal court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is April 29 at the Buckeye City Court. Sir, I'm going to reduce your bond down to $100. If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
Is it like a solid 100? Like I have to pay the whole 100, right?
You can use, I mean, it's a secured appearance bond. You can try to use a bond company,
It's not worth it though?
but yeah, I think the fees are going to cost more than the $100.
Okay, one more question.
Sure.
How do I get the bond paid? Like, do they come here? I
No.
think they might go to 4th Ave.
Someone on the outside is going to have to pay at 4th Ave.
No, yeah, I know. I'm saying they go to
But they go to
4th Ave.
They go to 4th Ave to pay that bond. Any other questions, sir?
Nope.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left for paperwork.
All right, thank you.
Justin Williams to the podium. Candace Tuttle to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Justin Williams, September 25th, 1979.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for theft of means of transportation, Class 5 felony, removal or defacing a VIN number, Class 2 misdemeanor. This time I'm not finding probable cause as to the removal or defacing of a VIN number, Class 2 misdemeanor. I am finding probable cause as to the theft of means of transportation, Class 5 felony. So I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are May 6th and May 8th in the downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's some conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release with a supervisor. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay.
You understand all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Promise to appear on May 6th and 8th in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. Sir, it's your responsibility to give them a call once you're out of custody. You have to call them during normal business hours within the next 3 days.
Okay.
If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Any questions for me?
Nope.
All right, please make sure to show up to court, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Candace Tuttle to the podium. Andrea De La Cruz to the chair, please. Name and date of birth.
Date 2197.
Name, please.
Candace Tuttle.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for shoplifting with an artifice, a Class 4 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are May 6th and 8th in the downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's going to be a lot of conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release. You're going to have an electronic ankle monitor. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. No contact with your co-defendant. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. And you may not enter any Old Navy stores or their premises. Do you understand all these conditions? I need to hear yes or no.
Yes.
You promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to appear on May 6th and 8th in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up? I need to hear yes or no.
No.
Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. It's going to be your responsibility to call them once you're out of custody. You have to call them today during normal business hours.
Okay.
If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you also understand no contact with your co-defendant? Are you related to the co-defendant in this case? The person you were arrested with, are you related to them?
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
Yeah, so you can have no contact with him. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Because you're going to have an electronic ankle monitor, so they're going to know that too. So I got to warn you of that. All right? Any questions for me?
No.
All right. Go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork. Andrea De La Cruz to the podium. Richard King to the chair, please. Name and date of birth?
Andrea De La Cruz, May 2nd, 1999.
Thank you. I apologize for mispronouncing your first name.
It's okay.
You're here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor, and assault, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm not assigning you an attorney because for these types of charges, you don't get a free attorney, but you can hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Your next court date's May 5th at the Buckeye City Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of conditions to your release, though. You can't return to the scene of the crime. That means you can't go back to the place where you were arrested. Do you live there?
That is my house.
Yeah.
It's under my name.
You still can't go back there.
Okay.
No contact with any victim or witness. You cannot live at the same location as any alleged victim. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there are any orders of protection put out against you, you have to follow those orders. And you may have no contact with the victim whatsoever, including electronically or through third parties, even if they contact you first. You're warned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to further felonies. And actually, I need to clarify. Does he live there too?
No, he does not.
That is your house, but he doesn't live. That's your place. That he doesn't live there.
Yeah, and if I may mention, okay.
Just 1 second. Hey, reprint, please. Okay, ma'am, I'm changing one order. You can't go, so once you're out of custody, you can go back, but the two of you can never live with each other, and you can't contact each other. Same conditions that I read before.
Okay.
Do you understand all of these conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you promise to appear on May 5th at the Buckeye City Court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
All right. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right. If you wait there for 1 second, please. You're going to get some new paperwork.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and step to your left.
Okay, thank you.
Richard King to the podium. Pedro Denga to the chair, please. Name and date of birth.
Richard King, 10/7/2003.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for threatening over an electronic communication device, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm not assigning you an attorney because for this type of charge, you don't get a free attorney. You have to hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, your next court date's going to be May 11th at the Peoria City Court.
Okay.
Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's going to be a lot of conditions to your release.
Yes, sir.
Not to return to the scene of the crime where you were arrested. No contact with any victim or witness. You're prohibited from accessing the internet through any means except for work or for school. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there are any orders of protection put out against you, you have to follow those orders. And you may have no contact with the victim whatsoever, including electronically or through third parties, even if they contact you first. You're warned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to further felonies. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Promise to appear on May 11 at the Peoria City Court?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No, sir.
Do you also understand you can't use your phone, and you can't use any computer, you can't use to access the internet. No internet whatsoever, no email whatsoever, unless it's for work or for school. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. How long is that for?
Until another judge lets you get back on the internet, or use your email, or text. Do you understand all these things?
Yes, sir.
All right. Upon a promise to appear, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, I don't believe so.
All right. If you want to go ahead and step to your left for your paperwork. Pedro Denga to the podium. Christopher Saldivar to the chair, please. Name and date of birth.
Pedro Denga, September 23rd, 1998.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for unlawful flight from law enforcement, Class 5 felony, resisting arrest, Class 6 felony, DUI, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are May 6th and May 8th in the downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's going to be a lot of conditions to your release.
Thank you.
You're going to be on supervised release.
Okay.
You're going to be alcohol and drug tested and monitored on a weekly basis.
Okay.
You're going to have an electronic ankle monitor.
Okay.
You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You cannot drive a motor vehicle with anyone under the age of 18 in that vehicle.
Okay.
And you must continue to obey the order of protection that's out against you. Do you understand all these conditions?
I have a question as far as the ankle monitor,
My question's first. Do you understand all of these
yeah.
conditions?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but except that one, you know?
Why?
As far as like how does that work? Like, is it like house arrest?
No, it's not house arrest, but you can only leave during the hours that your probation officer lets you leave.
Oh, okay.
All right. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, Judge.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, Judge.
Promise to appear on May 6th and 8th in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes, Judge.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes, Judge.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. It's your responsibility to call pretrial services once you're out of custody. You have to call them today during normal business hours. If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
Any questions for me?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Thank you, Judge.
Christopher Saldivar to the podium. Joshua Garner to the chair, please. Please have your full name and date of birth.
Christopher Saldivar, August 27th, 1989, sir.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a fugitive of justice warrant. That's another fancy term for a extradition warrant.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. It appears as if...
Do you mind me asking what county?
One second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It appears as if the state of Texas would like you back.
Okay.
So, did the deputies give you a white card to read?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a chance to read that white card?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand what was on that white card?
Sort of, yes, I do.
All right, I'm here to answer questions about that. Sir, have you been through this process before?
I believe, no, I haven't.
Okay. All right, sir, and it looks like you have a probation violation here in Arizona too, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I just went to court on, I believe it was 2 days ago or something like that, here. I just got...
Right.
Yeah,
and they put a bond on you, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so here's the situation, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right now, if nothing else happens, you have a hearing, an extradition hearing. That's set on May 4th in the downtown Superior Court. Sir, you're now going to be held non-bondable due to an alleged parole violation out of the state of Texas.
Yes, so I can't bond out for the...
Yeah, I mean, you can't bond out for the other one anyway, so don't try to pay the other bond.
I understand.
All right, so here's the thing that I typically tell people. You have two options. You have your hearing, right?
Yes, sir.
You have your hearing on May 4th, and if you lose that hearing, then Texas has 60 to 90 days to come get you.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have that hearing, if you choose to just agree to go back to Texas and give it up, then Texas will have 30 days to come get you starting from today's date.
We'll do that.
And if they don't come get you, then you'd be released. Here's the issue, though. But that's after you finish up any stuff you have going on here in Arizona.
I understand, sir.
So that 30 days and the 60 to 90 days, all that's got to get pushed back until you finish up your...
So I finish up everything here. I understand.
Arizona.
I understand.
So knowing those two options, do you have an idea what you'd like to do?
The first one, the 30 days. So as soon as I get done with everything here, the 30 days for them to come get me.
You prefer to have your 30 days?
Yes, sir.
All right. Because typically, and so this isn't me giving you advice, typically when people are here, and they have stuff going on here in Arizona, plus stuff going on in some other state.
Yes, sir.
They typically have their hearing just because of the whole, everything gets pushed out because you don't know when your probation violation's all going to get finished up.
I understand, sir.
Yeah, but still knowing all of that.
I mean, I still want to take care of everything here just to be on the same page with Texas and here. I just want to take care of everything, sir. So just take care of everything here, and then as soon as I get done with everything here, the 30 days for them to come get me.
And then go ahead and head back to Texas?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, I got to change a couple things here, and then I have to go through some questions with you. All right, sir, I'm going to ask some questions. Some of them might be repetitive, but I gotta ask.
I understand.
For the record.
I understand.
All right, sir, did the deputies give you a white card to read?
Yes, sir.
And did you have a chance to read that card?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what was on that card?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to go through there are 3 fundamental rights that are listed on that card. I'm going to go through those fundamental rights with you now.
Okay.
Sir, you have a right to a hearing. That hearing is currently set for May 4th in the downtown Superior Court. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Is it your intention to give up that right to a hearing today?
Yes, sir.
You also have a right to hire your own attorney. You don't get a free attorney for extradition because it's a civil matter, but you have a right to hire your own attorney. Do you understand that fundamental right?
Yes, sir.
Is it your intention to give up your right to hire your own attorney?
Yes, sir.
You also have a right for the state of Arizona and for the governor of Texas to both sign warrants to have you extradited after that hearing. That whole process takes 60 to 90 days after any type of extradition hearing. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Is it your intention to give up that right to have your hearing and have the governors of Arizona and Texas sign warrants to have you extradited out of here?
So we're not doing the 30-day one?
No. We're doing the 30-day one, so this is the 60 to 90-day thing. Is it your intention to give up your right for both the state of Arizona, governor of Arizona, and the governor of Texas to have warrants signed to have you extradited out of here after a hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, do you understand that by waiving your right to a hearing, you will be held non-bondable? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. In exchange for that, though, the state of Texas will have 30 days to come get you, after which you would be released. But in your case, that 30 days will not start until you finish up your probation violation matter. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, sir. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or coerce you into giving up these 3 fundamental rights?
No, sir, they did not.
Have you taken any drugs or alcohol within the past 24 hours that's affecting your decision in giving up these rights?
No, sir, I did not.
And have you not taken any medication you're supposed to take in the past 24 hours that's affecting your decision in giving up these rights?
No, sir, I have not.
All right, sir. I'm finding that you're knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily giving up your right to that extradition hearing on May 4th. At this time, you're still going to be held non-bondable. And upon the completion of your probation matter, the state of Texas will have 30 days to come get you. Okay. Upon which, if they do not come get you within those 30 days, you would be released.
Yes, sir.
Sir, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, I do not.
All right, thank you. Want to please come up here and sign some paperwork?
Yes.
While we're waiting for those signatures, there are 3 people I need to visit back at their cell that they pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. Richard Johns, date of birth 2/23/1966, here on a Superior Court new case, arrested for aggravated assault, class 3 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the downtown Superior Court. Setting a security appearance bond of $100,000. If he's able to bond out, pretrial services supervision with the electronic ankle monitoring. Also, if he bonds out, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. May not enter any Valley Metro properties or vehicles or their premises. Sergio Banda, date of birth 2/8/1988, here on a Superior Court arrest warrant and a probation and a Superior Court new case. As to his new case, he was arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony, refusal to give a true name, class 2 misdemeanor. Found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a security appearance bond of $500. Also here on a Superior Court arrest warrant, probable cause is previously found for possession of dangerous drugs, class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a placeholder bond of $50. If he's able to bond out on both matters, he'll be on pretrial services supervision, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Finally, Mark Millar, date of birth 10/5/1961, here in a Superior Court new case. Arrested for attempted burglary in the first degree, class 3 felony, disobeying an order of a court, class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are April 27 and April 30 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a security appearance bond of $25,000. If he's able to bond out, pretrial services supervision with the electronic ankle monitoring. Furthermore, if he bonds out, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, must continue to obey the order of protection out against him. After visiting with these individuals back at their cell, if I need to make any changes to these release conditions, I'll come back on the record to make those changes. All right, luck to you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
All right, you gotta get your paperwork. Joshua Garner to the podium, please.
I'm sorry,
Right here, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, can I please get your full name and date of birth?
Joshua Ray Garner, March 23rd, 1989.
Thank you. You're here today on a fugitive of justice warrant. That's a fancy term for an extradition warrant. It appears as if the state of Washington would like you back.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. So did the deputies give you a white card to read?
Yeah.
And did you have a chance to read it?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
And did you understand what was in it?
Not really, but I get it.
All right, so that's what I'm here for, all right, sir? All right, sir, did you kind of overhear what I told the other gentleman that was in here before? Did you overhear what I was telling him?
Yes.
About your choices?
Yeah, yes.
All right, if you got nothing else, if you, right now, you're going to be held non-bondable by the state of Washington. But, sir, right now, if you do nothing else, you have a hearing set for May 4th in the downtown Superior Court for your extradition hearing.
Okay.
Do you have anything else going on here in the state of Arizona?
No.
All right.
I mean, I'm here seeing, like, you're talking about legally?
I'm sorry?
Are you talking about legally?
What do you mean?
Like, anything else going on here? No.
Oh, yeah, in court.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, all right. So after you overheard what I was telling the other gentleman, do you have an idea what you'd like to do? Do you want to have your hearing, or you just want to give up the hearing and agree to go back to the state of Washington?
Just, I need to handle Washington. They want me back. I'll just go back.
You just want to go back, sir?
Oh, I'd like to be, I want to be here, but I got to take care of legally what's going on in Washington, so.
All right, so basically your options are you can try to fight going back to Washington, or you can agree to go back to Washington.
I'm agree to go back to Washington.
You'd like to agree to go back?
Yeah.
All right, sir. I'm going to go through a few questions with you. Some of them might be a little repetitive, but I just have to go through those questions with you. All right, sir? All right. Did the deputies give you that white card to read?
Yes.
And did you have a chance to read it?
Yes.
Did you understand what was on that white card?
Yes.
You can be honest. Before you told me, you didn't really understand it, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but I get it.
Okay, so I'm going to go through some of those rights with you right now, sir. Sir, you have a right to have a hearing. That hearing is currently set for May 4th in the downtown Superior Court.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that you have a right to a hearing? To get sent back to Washington? Do you understand you have a right to a hearing?
Yeah.
All right.
Should I have that hearing, you think?
So that's totally up to you, sir. If you want to fight going back to Washington, you need to have the hearing. If you don't want to fight going back to Washington, then you can give up that hearing.
Why would I fight it if they're going to want me back? I mean...
You can fight it, and some people might win. I've never seen one of these hearings before. You might win, and they might not send you back, but I have no idea how that's going to go.
Well, I have a DOC warrant, I have a DOC, so...
And so that's the thing. They fight about whether that warrant is valid or not.
It's valid.
So I have no idea. So I wouldn't say stuff like that, sir. Everything's on video, so... All right, sir. So, again, you have a right to... Do you understand you have a right to that hearing?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to give up that hearing, or would you like to have that hearing?
I'll give up that right, or I know they want me back for the violation, so.
Okay, so you're giving up your right to a hearing?
Yes.
All right. Sir, do you understand you also have a right to hire your own attorney? You don't get a free one because this is an extradition hearing.
Right.
You can hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
And is it your intention to give up your right to hire an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you also have a right for the governor of Arizona and the governor of Washington to both sign warrants to have you extradited out of here after that hearing. Do you understand that right?
Yeah.
And is it your intention to give up that right as well?
Yes.
All right. Sir, did anyone threaten you, force you, or coerce you into giving up these rights?
No.
Sir, have you taken any drugs or alcohol within the past 24 hours that's affecting your decision in giving up these rights?
No.
All right. Have you not taken any medication you're supposed to take in the past 24 hours that's affecting your decision in giving up these rights?
No.
All right. Sir, do you understand by waiving that hearing, by giving up that hearing, you'll be held non-bondable? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand, though, that In exchange for being held non-bondable, the state of Washington, they're gonna have 30 days to come get you.
Yes,
And
sir.
if they don't come get you, you would be released at that time. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. I'm finding that you're knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily giving up your right to an extradition hearing. You're gonna be held non-bondable at this time. At this time, from today's date, the state of Washington has 30 days to come get you. If they don't come get you, you should be released at that time.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me, sir?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead and come up here and sign some documentation, please.
Yes, sir.
And this will conclude the 8 a.m. calendar.
McLaughlin.
Block are now presiding.
All right, thank you. Please be seated. All right. Give me a second to log in. Thank you. Are we ready to go? All right. This is the 11 a.m. initial appearance calendar for April 21st, 2026. The court's orders for the taking of fingerprints and DNA samples made on the 2 a.m. calendar on the first of the month will also apply to these hearings. Before we begin, I'm going to read the victim's rights advisement in the event there are any victims observing the proceedings, either here at the jail or virtually. And that is that if you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at all court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, and to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, as well as to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you've not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. All right, we're going to begin with Mr. Greenberg, please. Did you get a bail hearing on number 6? Yes. Okay. Mr. Greenberg, and then Brian Reyes Soto, will you go to the chair, please? Right here, sir. All right, good morning, sir. May I please have your full name and your date of birth?
Kurt Evan Greenberg, 5/19/81.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Greenberg, you're here on a warrant from the Gila County Superior Court. Looks like you're on felony probation in that court, and there has been a petition to revoke your probation filed. There was a warrant issued for your arrest on February 25th, 2026. So, they will appoint a lawyer for you when you get to Gila County. We're scheduling your arraignment hearing there in just 3 days, April 24th at 8:30 in the morning in the Gila County Superior Court. And that court has already ordered that you are to be held without bond in this case. So pursuant to Rule 7.2C, as stated in my written order, I am going to order that you be held without bond, which means the Gila County Sheriffs are going to have to arrange your transport from here. I hope it is within 3 days, but inter-county transport can be very slow. I just want to warn you. If it goes beyond this court date, then Gila County Sheriffs will notify the court that they don't have you yet. It should not result in a warrant, but I'm letting you know. I guess you'll just be lucky if the transport happens in the next couple of days, because I think to Gila County, it's not very likely. But talk to the sheriff's officers, when you get to your final housing destination, about how often Gila County comes and when you might expect to be transported there. I'm giving you a court date in 3 days, April 24th, 8:30 in the morning. Everything's on your paperwork. If you step to your left, you get a copy of that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Reyes Soto. And then Michael Weatherholt. Will you please go to the chair? Hello, sir. May I have your full name and your date of birth?
Brian Reyes, March 21st, 2000.
Is your full last name Reyes Soto?
Oh, Brian Reyes Soto, yeah.
Okay, thank you. You're here on a new case. You got booked in for possession of a weapon by a prohibited person as a Class 4 felony. There is probable cause for it, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. It should be the same lawyer in this case that you have for your other open case, which is CR 2026-112700. Your initial appearance in that case was back on April 5th, so a couple of weeks ago. It is still an open and pending case. So I'm going to be giving you 3 court hearings in this new case. The first will be a status conference, April 27th at 8:30 in the morning, which is this coming Monday. Yeah, 6 days from now, April 27th. And your preliminary hearing will be April 30th, 8:30 in the morning, same court in downtown Phoenix. In between those, you are going to have a bail eligibility hearing. And the reason that you need one of those is that I cannot give you bail today. You are not eligible under the law because you've come in with probable cause for a new felony while you have a pending felony case. And the Arizona Constitution says that under those facts, you are not eligible for bail. You do have the right to have an evidentiary hearing on the question of bail in a week. Well, within a week. And we set that for 1 week out, which is exactly 1 week from today, Tuesday, April 28th at 1:30 in the afternoon. In a week, that court can hear the strength of the case, the state's evidence or not, and make a decision on whether you will stay held without bond or whether you are eligible for bond. But I cannot make that determination today, just a probable cause determination. So you do not have bail today. You may or may not be found eligible for bail next week. But all three of the court dates I just gave you are next week, and they will be on your paperwork. If you step to your left, she's going to give you a copy of that. Thank you. All right, Mr. Weatherholtz. Hi, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Michael James Weatherholtz, 10/21/1980.
All right, thank you. And then Harlan Harwood, will you go to the chair? You'll be next. All right, Mr. Weatherholtz, you're here on our probation violation warrant. You went on probation on January 5th. Looks like this warrant was issued February 10th, alleging that you violated terms 3 and 5. You'll get a copy of the petition from your lawyer. I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your court date in probation court will be 1 week from today, which is Tuesday, April 28th at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. Your bond is $500. It is secured. If you post it, comply with all of your written conditions and call your PO within 72 hours. If you'll take your paperwork, you can step out to your left. All right, and then Mr. Harwood. And then Joseph McMullen, will you please go to the chair? Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Harvin Anthony Harwood,
Which date of birth?
03/17/1984.
Okay, thank you. You're here on a warrant out of your Class 1 misdemeanor probation case. There was a petition to revoke filed alleging that you violated terms 3 and 5, and that was issued on April 10th of this year. You'll get a copy of that petition from your lawyer. I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your next court date will be a revocation, arraignment, and possible disposition hearing 1 week from today, which is Tuesday, April 28th at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown probation court. Address is on your paperwork. Your bond is $500. It is secured. If you post it, comply with your conditions and call your PO within 72 hours.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck, sir. Have a good day. You too. Mr. McMullen, Joseph McMullen, and then Javier Alvaracin, will you please go to the chair?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hello, sir. May I have your full name and your date of birth?
Joseph, Joseph Edward McMullen, and it's 10/14/1982.
All right, thank you. Mr. McMullen, as you know, you were here on a child support warrant from the family court. This warrant was issued March 19th of 2025. I'm going to double check that because I have a blurry fax. No, I think it's 26. Hold on a second. Sorry. There's a place I can find it where it's printed out. It might take me a second. I'm almost positive it's 26. I don't even think that person was on the bench in 25. Yeah. So it is, sorry. March 19th, 2026. And so we're going to send you to family court April 23rd at 10 in the morning. That is this Thursday, 2 days from now, the day after tomorrow, 10 in the morning. And you have a cash purge in this case of $1,000. It is different than a bond, meaning you do have to pay it to get out. But unlike a bond, you don't get it back. The court keeps it and puts it towards your child support debt. That's the different, well, that's a difference between a cash purge and a bond. So if you don't pay it, the sheriffs are going to take you over to court day after tomorrow. You talk to the family court judge, 10 a.m. you're on that calendar. If you pay it, you still have to go. Okay, I always say that 100% of the time, so that it's on the recording. If you pay it, you still have to go April 23rd, 10 in the morning. That is this Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so Thursday morning at 10. If you don't pay it, the sheriffs will take you over. You can talk to the child support judge. If you step to your left, they'll give you the paperwork.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir. Mr. Alvaracin? And then Samuel Anderson, if you go to the chair. Good morning, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Good morning, Your Honor. Javier Alexander Alvaracin, 5/18/1994.
Okay, thanks. You got booked in for a total of 4 things. I found probable cause for 2 of them and not for the other 2 for today's purposes only. I'm going to explain. So the 2 that I did find probable cause for are drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony, and third-degree criminal trespassing, which is a Class 3 misdemeanor. I did not, for purposes of this hearing only, find probable cause for the narcotic drug allegation because the way Arizona law works, methamphetamine is not a narcotic drug. It's defined as a dangerous drug under a completely different statute. For no real reason that I've ever been able to discover, but when the police get it wrong, there's simply not probable cause. Methamphetamine cannot be a narcotic under Arizona law because it is defined under a different law as a dangerous drug. So they booked you under the wrong drug. They do that sometimes. So no probable cause for the narcotic drug allegation, no probable cause for the resisting arrest allegation because they didn't provide specific information to support the allegation of behavior that exceeded just running away. Running away is a misdemeanor under Arizona law. It's not a felony. It takes more for that to be felony resisting, and they just literally didn't describe anything more than that. They described some scrapes to the officers, but didn't say a word about it, and the court is not going to assume. So, in any event, I didn't find probable cause for that today. Does not mean they're dismissed. They are still pending against you, and the county attorney will decide what, if any, charges they will go forward on in your case. It's up to them entirely. And so your case does go forward, but I am releasing you because essentially I'm ignoring the other two things for probable cause. You've got a long history in Massachusetts. Massachusetts doesn't seem to report case dispositions, and your history in Massachusetts just was up until a year ago. You're not from here. You're very clearly from Massachusetts. Also, the police say you stood up and just straight up ran as hard as you could from them. None of that suggests to me that you're coming to court. But you know what? For the lowest class of felony and the lowest class of misdemeanor, I will let you prove whether you will or won't come to court. I don't think you will. I'm just telling you straight up, I don't think you will. But in terms of your risk to the community, I think it'll turn into a warrant, and we will find you, because if you have the drug problem it looks like you have, you don't even have the money to leave the state. So what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Alvaracin, is you should come to court, not only because we order it, but because if your case gets filed, right now they might wait for lab tests. If your case gets filed, there will be a warrant issued for you on May 6th if you're not there. I doubt you're going to dodge the police very long by looking at your criminal history. And if you do it again, you're going to get a bond. So in Arizona, we're handing out a lot of drug treatment these days from the court for people who want it. Sadly, a lot of the people who get offered it don't actually want it. So you should go to court. Nobody's going to arrest you at court. Go and find out what the public defender tells you. If you don't, there will be a warrant issued for your arrest. We will see you next time. And next time the police have to chase you down, if you got an old case and then you pick up a new case and you're holding again, with all that Massachusetts criminal history, you're clearly not from here. You're going to get a bond. So if you don't like jail, you should come to court. May 6th at 8:30, that's your status conference. That's where you will typically meet with your lawyer, because they're going to wait to figure out if the county attorney is going to go forward now or wait for lab tests. Your preliminary hearing will be May 8th at 8:30 in the morning. All of that will be on your paperwork. So I have no idea what went on for you in Massachusetts. You don't appear to have any warrants out of Massachusetts. You also got New York criminal history. It is what it is, Mr. Alvaracin. I'm not going to hold you for drug paraphernalia and a Class 3 criminal trespass. You either will or won't come to court. You know what happens if you don't.
I will.
If you accept your luck, take your paperwork.
Thank you so much. Be safe, Mom.
Good luck, sir. Mr. Anderson, Samuel Anderson, and then Sami Abdullahi. Will you please go to the chair? Hi, sir. Can I have your full name and date of birth?
Samuel Boyka Anderson, 12/29/1995.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. You are here on a warrant in a case in which you've been charged with driving on a suspended license, which is a Class 1 misdemeanor, and there's now been added a second charge of failing to appear in a misdemeanor case, which is itself a Class 2 misdemeanor. I'm not appointing a lawyer for you. You do have the right to hire one or represent yourself. I am releasing you on your own recognizance, but I know you got a straight-up OR release from this jail on January 20th, and you did not go. This is a misdemeanor. I also don't know a thing about your criminal history because the police didn't choose to tell me anything. I'm going to assume you have none, and you just like jail, because most people don't do a single night in jail for driving unsuspended. You now will have done 2. Last night makes 2 because, well, maybe you didn't get arrested the first time. I don't think you did. I think you got a summons or citation. You didn't show up. You came up and you stood here and somebody said, go to court. And you went, oh, I will. And then you totally didn't, and now you're back. So what I'm telling you, Mr. Anderson, is we can see it. I can see the name of the commissioner you saw and the date. If I come back, I mean, anybody down here, they see 2 names out of this jail, it means you're never voluntarily going to court, which means we give you a bond. So I'm going to release you today, Mr. Anderson, on the assumption that you don't actually like jail. But if you do, we'll see you again, and then you'll get to pay money to get out. So do the math, go to court. If you can't make it on May 5th at 9 in the morning, the phone number's on your paperwork. So use the power of the telephone to get it moved. This isn't happening a third time, even on a traffic misdemeanor. I don't know how many times you think you can just get released from jail and not go. If this was an assault, if this was a DUI, we wouldn't be having this conversation, and I would just be giving you a bail. This isn't a victim crime. It's a regulatory crime. Go to court, okay? Take your paper.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
I actually went to court, but I didn't go for that. I actually called them and asked them if they could reschedule it.
And they blew you off?
And they blew me off,
Let
basically.
me see, because they usually make notes when people do that. They'll say call.
Yeah.
They didn't, so I'm not sure if you're confusing this with a different case. They don't have a single note. Usually, I see all kinds of notes in there about like people called, people walked in, people blah, blah, blah. So don't stop calling. If they blow you off once, keep calling, because this is what they do. They're not going to reach out to you with customer service and go, hey, you were trying to move that and then you weren't here. They'll just put out a warrant for you. And no cop on the street is going to do anything other than cuff you. And then everybody down here is going to go, third time's the charm. We don't accept excuses at that point. Keep calling.
Yeah.
Like say, I know there's a warrant out for me. There's been a warrant out for you since February, but you didn't run. You didn't lie about your name. You didn't try to dodge. So I'm hoping this is enough. If it's not, you're going to get a bond next time.
Yeah.
All right. If you step to your left, take your paper.
Also, I had the monitoring thing on my leg, and they
From where?
The alcohol monitoring thing on my leg.
From some other case, from some DUI? Is that how you lost your license?
Yeah. And they cut it off, so would they put that back on?
I don't know. I don't know. You need to, but don't be one of those people who goes, I don't know, they cut it off at the jail and nobody ever contacted me. Nobody's going to contact you to tell you need to go back to complying with that other court's orders. I hear a lot of defendants go, well, my PO never contacted me. We could not care less. It's your responsibility. So you know you need an ankle monitor. Somebody just cut it off. So call the court that has that on you and say, help, what do I do? I'm supposed to be complying, but they took it away from me and they didn't give it back when I got released. I don't know who put it on you. I don't know, but you're not even going to see anybody on the way out of here. Do you know who put it on you? You know what court?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Phoenix City Court? Municipal?
Yeah, downtown.
There's some of those people here. I don't know if they'll talk to you or they have any idea, so I doubt it. I don't think anybody here. Phoenix doesn't put on ankle monitors at the jail, right? Yeah, call the Phoenix court when you get out. Yeah, call the Phoenix court when you get out. Tell them what happened.
Okay.
And just say and then get their name, who you talked to, and then if nobody calls you, call them again the next day. Like that's what I tell people is like, right? Or they go, well, nobody ever called. No, nobody ever called me back. Like, okay, but you're the one who's going to get punished for it. Whether it's right or wrong that nobody followed up with you, you're the one who's going to get punished for it. So don't just go, oh, well, I guess they don't care then, because they do. So you get your paperwork. Good luck, sir. All right, Mr. Abdullahi? Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Samuel Abdullahi, 3/21/98.
Okay, thanks. You're here on 5 things. 1's a new case, and 4 are probation holds that came with it. In the new case, you got booked in for dangerous drug possession, a Class 4 felony. I'm going to give you a lawyer and 2 court dates, okay? Your court dates are status conference, May 6th at 8:30, preliminary hearing, May 8th at 8:30. Your probation court date is next week, though, okay? So they're supposed to file a Term 1 petition when this happens. I'm going to explain in a second. So you have to go to court. Probation court date is 1 week from today, April 28th. So probation is next week, new case is the week after. Now, I didn't find probable cause in your case. So you're getting released, do you understand? You have to call your PO within 72 hours. And it's because they didn't test the drugs you had. They're not giving a good enough reason to prove that it was methamphetamine. I don't personally doubt it, given your criminal history. but they have to make a minimum showing, and they didn't. So you're getting released. But Mr. Abdullahi, you're still on probation, so you have to go to all your court dates. The county attorney could still choose to go forward on this case. They said they put it in for in-custody testing. They just didn't get it back yet. So there's a decent possibility your case is going forward on the 6th, okay? But you need to report to your PO. It sounds like you have been dealing with your PO. You appeared on March 27th. You got some reach out eligibility, you got some jail, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you know how to call your PO.
Mm-hmm.
Call them within 72 hours of hitting the street, tell them what happened, all right? And be as compliant as you can, don't miss any court dates, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, if you take your paperwork, you'll be all done. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we're done then, no house calls, right? Bonus. Thanks, everybody. We're